Hello everyone and welcome or welcome back to another reading. Today we're looking into a message for you for the last little bit of 2025. So right now, as I'm recording this, there's like 5 months left, okay, and a little bit. So there's August, September, October, November, and December. So we're looking into the energies, see whatever you need to know, okay? So this could be a nice complementary reading to something else more specific if you're getting private readings about your career, blah, blah, blah. So this is more like a general overview of the energy, okay? And you can put this wherever it resonates for you. We have 3 different groups to choose from. We are choosing from the Intuitive Whispers Oracle. Really beautiful cards here. And we also have 3 different crystals. Group number 1, we have a number 7 here, and Wisdom of the Solar Plexus. And you guys have this little orange aura quartz situation. I don't really know what this is, honestly, but it's nice and sparkly and it's mostly orange. And then for group number 2, we have number 41, Move Through Your Fear. Wow, beautiful. And you guys got the fluorite wand. This is one of my absolute favorites. Today, actually, I chose the crystals first for each group. So 1, 2, 3 came first, okay? And then I pulled the cards. So I was actually really intrigued to see it this way. I love this already. And then group number 3, we have the number 9 with Throat Release. And here we have the citrine, okay? Now we can see through. Look at that, what the camera is doing. How cool. So it's faint yellow, but it is still yellow. I hope the camera picks it up. So see whichever one stands out to you. Maybe more than one, maybe none, okay? Just trust your intuition. Come back another day if there's nothing here today, okay? One day your energy will resonate with something, but we don't have to force anything. There's other readings on my channel, general messages, spirits messages, whatever you're interested in, okay? Maybe there's something that pops out immediately. So just always trust your gut. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing if you're resonating with these readings and my energy as well. Also your beautiful comments. Thank you guys for being here, for sharing your story if you feel comfortable. It's absolutely appreciated. I'm always sending you love and Reiki. And without further ado, let's hop into your guys' messages for the last months of 2025. Hello, beautiful group number 1, and welcome to reading. You feel drawn to either this card or this crystal, or maybe you always choose group number 1. Okay, however this could resonate with you. So I definitely feel like we're having a race of confidence here, okay? It's rising, I should say. I don't know what I said, race, maybe a financial race, but there's something rising and raising, okay, in a sense of, you know, healing a little bit of confusion potentially. Also, when we look at the solar plexus, the 7 totally reminds me of the Chariot. So there's something taking off because you're also gaining confidence in something, right? Your ability to make decisions, to your ability to know exactly what you want with the solar plexus that's been enhanced here. We can also see that it looks kind of like the sun, right? It's the center of your body here, or almost your willpower center. So this is the sun, yellow. So if you want to also wear yellow, this could maybe emphasize on the fact of enhancing your intuition, I heard. Your intuition, your playfulness, because now they're going into the sun card a little bit as well, where we're finding our happiness. So maybe you're also putting up boundaries, right? With the red circle around this is beautiful, but it reminds me of the root chakra, which talks about stability. And I can feel this, like, also where you're feeling nurtured, you're going to be planting yourself on a very stable ground, fertile ground, that will give you the necessary boundaries and necessary strength to also protect and connect to your happiness. And nothing else can get through it, right? To destroy it almost. You're in this like protective bubble here in the next, or you're figuring this out in the next 5 months. So there's a beautiful enhancement coming for you when it comes to your confidence, your security, I heard, also financially, how you feel about yourself, and also how to engage your solar plexus chakra in a sense of happiness, also innocence and playing. And also for some of you, I feel like overcoming anxiety, like especially social anxiety, is coming through here for somebody. There's something about blood here also, maybe where there is an enhancement of energy. So if there was a lack of energy, maybe let's say you had low iron or something like that, or any detox that could be going on here for you that's helpful in regards to this, what we just talked about. So that could be something we're figuring out in that sense, right? Like what to eat, what supplements to take. Like there's something about strength coming back here as well. But also connecting to this voice within, right? Like listening to yourself. It's a bit of a fine-tunement here, I feel, as well. Really nice. I want to get one little more and then some energy cards right away. What else do we have, please, for group number 1? Yeah, with the Chariot here, I got this, like, we're going in that direction. You will know very well of which direction that is for you. And this, if this is about a diet, for example, right, it's going to take off because you're going to feel within you there's a connection between you and your nature, where your body reacts really well. I feel like in the next 5 months, group number 1, you can really listen to your body because it's smart. Okay, your body knows best, I want to say. Not your mother knows best, maybe your Mother Earth. Okay, whatever is taking care of you, that's nurturing you in a sense of mother. So mother knows best or your body knows best. Listen to your body, listen to your system. We have the cross here popping out, number 36. Okay, let's look at this here. Slowing down, reduction, lessening, guilt, debt, frugality, and oh my goodness, I'll leave it be there. So the cross is interesting. Could be a cross to bear. You could be a crossroads. But again, I'm being pointed towards the center of the cross. Okay, so there's something about the center in the middle of something where we can find balance, where we can zoom into, where it's the most important to focus on, okay? That's what I'm sensing here. I also heard here with the crossroads now, like it's not so much about making these harsh decisions. It's really important for you to stay in tune with yourself. Because decisions could really be weighing heavily on you because of the anxiety around, what if I make the wrong decision? Or the curiosity of, well, if I choose this, can I have a preview of every possibility, right, before I make a decision? So this is something that's going to change. Yeah, I have the stars on the bottom of the yellow again. You're going to be feeling more guided and you're going to be okay with this, like learning how to be a bit more in the flow with life by connecting to your solar plexus chakra, okay, or to your confidence level, to your security within yourself. You're going to find the security within yourself that you can trust yourself. I believe this is the 6 of Clubs, is the 6 of Wands. So there is going to be some success and victory in something we might not be expecting out of ourselves, I feel, where others are also going to see the change, okay? There's victory here and there's recognition also because you're recognizing yourself in the next 5 months, or you have this great opportunity to recognize yourself, to trust yourself, overcome anxiety. I also just heard no decision is also a decision, and that could be because we're now also able to follow our symbols, our signs, our synchronicities, our higher powers. Maybe astrology is coming through here as well. Look where the stars are standing, the planets for you, for yourself, for your birth chart, if you have this ability, if you know all your dates and all this stuff. Okay. Okay, with the stars here, look, the crossroads is right underneath. So if you are finding yourself at crossroads and there's decisions to be made, I feel like this is very important to emphasize on. Zone into your center, okay? Zone into your center because it's golden. I heard there's gold within you. There is maturity, there is confidence, there's boldness within you. You have all the answers. If you need to step back because you can't make a decision, it's really more so, not so much about the decisions you're going to make in the next 5 months. It's about calmness around them. It's about knowing yourself, feeling protected. As soon as you put yourself in the right frequency, the right mindset, the right alignment with especially with your solar plexus chakra. They just said sun symbol and sun sign. So you must know maybe what your sun sign is, right, in astrology. So there's something significant about that as well. With the sun here, we have Leo. We are right now actually in Leo season. That's really interesting that they're pointing this out. So maybe there's something right now we can do and soak up this energy from the Leo season. If you're watching this at the right time, it doesn't really matter. Sun is still Leo, okay, represented there, but masculine energy as well. So there's something about this here. Yeah, the masculine, like the oomph, okay. knowing what you want. But it's also, even if you say, you know what, I don't know what I want right now, I need to ponder this, is you making a very authoritarian decision. So this is what they're getting at. It's not about the specific decision we're going to make in the next 5 months. It's about you and your confidence level, okay? And then with the stars, you definitely are going to be guided. You're going to go in the right direction. You don't have to worry about it. I also hear something about a past dream. Don't give up on your dreams, because the only thing we have to align is yourself. This is pretty much the message here. The stars can also stand for fame, okay? Being in the center of attention. We have here a new beginning, the universe, the occult, blessings, purposefulness. So all of these things are coming, okay? We have sixes being picked up here a lot, okay? We have 36, 16, 6, 6, okay? 6 of clubs, 6 of hearts. So there's a lot about sixes. And then the 7 is almost like 6, 7, like this one thing that's missing maybe, right? The center that we need to focus on the most. But then everything else I feel like will fall into place, because you're not going to beat yourself up over maybe having trouble making decisions or having this anxiety, right? When things come up, maybe you feel, you know, lost quickly if there's an important thing to make a decision on, but that's going to change. I also see enhancement of your abilities here with the stars. Stars are aligning. There's surprises. There are new beginnings. Trust also, connection to the universe, right? Trusting again here, having faith, and therefore going with flow. You will figure out the flow also. It's really beautiful energy here. There's definitely a switch. Like we're seeing something in a different light. Financial constraints, yeah, number 13. So if this resonates here, right, if this was financial, because I also felt finances here with the yellow, this is also our belief system when it comes to money, okay? I think the biggest thing for you is your alignment to yourself and to your power, the power that already is within you, because they also said the body knows best. It's sometimes we're standing in our own way here with the crossroads. We might make our own crossroads or our own burdens, right? Let's say it's a cross to bury, and also faith, religion, like our belief system is coming through here so heavily. But there is definitely relief coming. I feel a lot of relief now when I said a cross to bear, to carry, you know, it's heavy. But here we also have the number 13 in this, really interesting. Yeah, there's something deep within you. I feel with the 6 of Cups, I feel it's something that has been with you for a while. It could be how we get raised, our environment, the things we know, right? That might be, it's finally time, I heard, to let go of them, to have some sort of cleansing also going on in your system. We talked about blood here. Could be the bloodlines, okay? Lots of those things, actually. And we have the 13, which stands for transformation in the tarot, the death card. And we can clearly see that there's nothing in here, right? There's not much in there. But I feel this is just this belief system with all the cobwebs here. And this is old. This is old stuff. I think we're ready to let go of the old, okay? Community with number 7 is on the bottom here. So there could also be, this is interesting, actually. I'm getting multiple mixed messages here. Another number 7. What's under here? Strategy, yeah. So there could also be something in your community. Maybe we can just switch something, change something, have trustworthy friends, okay, or trustworthy people, connect with the people that could help you with this. Maybe some support, stability, teamwork, a helping hand, okay. This might be, I heard there's some people also as an answer to your prayers. That's interesting now, because they also made me quickly add the 13 to the 7. And that's 20, and that's a rebirth, okay? So other people here in your community or in your environment, this could also be just close friends, family. Even here online, right? The stars here also reminds me a bit of the online thing, or some making connections. You might be making new connections in the next 7 months, in the next 5 months, sorry. So focus on the number 7 here. Lucky number 7 is coming through as well. And the 7th realm. There's something about the 7th dimension. I think I've, sorry, I bumped this tripod. Number 21 here, also strategy of definitely also figuring out how to end an old cycle of restraints, okay, financial restraints or whatever belief system. Let's take this. Yeah, look, 27 now. They made me add this together to a 20. And then we have 21 with the world card energy of ending a cycle, and we have strategy in here, okay, which is also kind of like 7 of Swords. I feel like really figuring out a way forward, a way through this by all of the things we already talked about. And we have 27, so 20 and 7. So now we know what to do. So you're definitely on the right path. Group number 1, I really encourage you here, or this reading is encouraging you to really believe in yourself, find your center, reawaken something within you that also has to do with joy. So the things are not always taking so harsh and literal and so rigid, okay? There's something we need to shake off, maybe through some sort of meditation or movement, or however you like to cleanse your energy field. So there might also be new friends or advisors I also heard come in here when it comes to this. So there could be help on the way, maybe a solution we're not seeing right now because we need to do this first step, okay? But then you will figure out what to do. Yeah, walking away from anxiety, and we already kind of scratched on that as well, right? We're overcoming anxiety, especially some sort of social anxiety or the anxiety within you that is overwhelming, okay, by not knowing what decision to make. Okay, let's get a few tarot cards here, please, for group number 1. What else do we have for group number 1 in the next 5 months? I heard here there's always a helping hand for you in your community, but this could also be like your spirit guides, okay? Like they're really close. They're always in your corner, I heard. Or your past loved ones, or whatever you would like to connect with, they're always there. 2 of Pentacles, yeah, finding balance, Malachite, beautiful. I calmly make the best possible decision. And here we talk about decisions again. Calm, right? When you find your center and your confidence and your boldness, you can make calm decisions because you have this like swagger behind it, right? You feel confident. You don't have to rush anymore. You don't feel overwhelmed. You don't feel like hyperventilation, you know, like there's this like calmness around something. You will take time for yourself. You will know what's good for you, what's best for you, right? In the circumstance. If you need more time to think about something, you will ask for it. I feel like you're going to put yourself also first, right? Or you get to know yourself on a different level. And I'm really liking this energy. And again, with the Malachite, I always feel this, now they said heart as well, but with the green, but I always feel health with Malachite. So there's something changing. This is like your mental health, physical health, emotional health. Like I feel this beautiful cleansing of your system here, and all through some sort of center energy that is changing within you. You have the Knight of Swords underneath, so there's also something that might click really fast and you're just going to be doing it because you're understanding something logically here, and you're just going to charge ahead. You're going to charge forward by knowing what to do. If this is also walking away from something specific, right, you will just know. You will know. You know that you also can trust yourself, right, on what to do next. So however, whichever, this is Pentacles again, it could be about finances here too. Maybe there's something also draining your finances, and we haven't even really considered that area, that this could be the root cause potentially, right? When I look at here walking away, maybe we're getting rid of some sort of habits that, you know, we didn't even really realize. Let's say there is a subscription to something and you're not even using it, right? It could be something small like that, and you just suddenly realize this, right? But this is you taking charge over something, or you're figuring out that your phone bill is way too high. They're charging you shit that you didn't even agree to, right? There's something here where you're also standing up for yourself, and you're cleaning up certain things that are unnecessary in your field that also suck up some energy of yours that's really not healthy, or where others benefit from that, but you are not, right? You're not benefiting from it. And we have to, yay. 10 of Pentacles, I celebrate everything I achieve. So we're coming from here, we already talked about this, transforming a situation that potentially has to do with finances and a belief system around it, or whatever is training your energy here. When it comes to finances as well, you're going to be figuring this out. There's a huge transformation now, right? When I look at this with the stars, you might also be up-leveling, right? If this is an online business, or you're definitely figuring out little avenues also that work better for you. And you won't be scared then at that point, right? Because you're doing some work here on yourself. You won't be scared to be able to make certain decisions in the next 5 months. It's almost like becoming the boss of your own life, or the boss, like you just become the boss, right? The boss baby, the boss, what was this other thing? I can't remember. They just said you're becoming the boss over whatever, okay? So 10 of Pentacles, I mean, beyond fulfillment of abundance here, right? The groundedness, the home. Maybe this was about how can I afford this, and here it actually everything is coming together. I think this is like the most amazing and most beautiful confirmation of everything we already talked about, landing right under the stars here. This really fits well because I talked about you don't have to make a decision if you're not ready, and here we're talking about balance, and I calmly make the best possible decision. And here we have this new beginning, fame, putting yourself in the center of attention, trusting signs, symbols, and synchronicities. And here we have, I celebrate everything I achieve, because you're overcoming also so many things that click within yourself. You will realize that there's something here, little things, strings attached or things attached that we can actually change. In our belief system, habits, whatever, everything we talked about. And then we get the 10 of Pentacles, which is just the ultimate. It's also harmony in a relationship. It's harmony in all areas that are making you feel safe, secure, and grounded, like money, work, and yeah, finances, family life, being able to provide, okay? Being able to also enjoy what you worked so hard for. All of these things are going to be balanced out and become harmony. Okay, there's this scent coming in here from the outside. It's got to be from the outside. It smells like barbecue, but also, yeah, I feel like this is kind of surrounding your reading a little bit. It's this like, you know, it gives me a sensation of party, having a good time, a celebration also. We have that here, I celebrate everything I achieve. So maybe you also are at the point with the recognition we also talked about of the 6 of Wands energy. You're definitely getting somewhere, right? And you might have a party, you know, where you're celebrating your achievements and everything. You might look back here with the 6 of Cups energy and be like, look how far we've come. Look at all the things I did in the last freaking, whatever, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. So there's definitely this energy also of celebrating yourself with your friends, with your family, okay? Celebrating a big occasion, potentially birthday or graduation or passing something like an exam, okay? Like a big thing here is coming as well that's going to be celebratory, worth celebration. Really beautiful. Let's get a few last cards, please, for group number 1 here. Oh, this one actually really wants to come. We have wisdom, diving deep, really owning your wisdom, diving deep within also yourself, okay? I heard this is a once and for all situation as well, because you're figuring something out. There's this like innate wisdom, something you're figuring out here that is going to stay with you forever now, okay? This is not something that's going to go away again. And you're getting into your flow. Look, it is on the bottom. You're figuring this out, and happiness, therefore. How beautiful is this? And the new beginnings that were picked up in here. So let's take all of them. And success. Jesus Christ. Sorry. There's definitely things are popping up left, right, and center for you. Like things are just aligning because you're figuring out your security through your insecurity. I feel like somebody's also ready to finally let go of this insecurity or whatever made you unstable, right? In a sense of your root chakra, your support system, like your blood that's supporting you. It's flowing through you all the time, right? So we're definitely figuring something out that it's more efficient, more healthy, and that it supplies the right nutrients, if this is also about health, but take it as a metaphor, because the blood supply also stands for the finances, right? Like we need to feel taken care of and safe and secure. So there's going to be this beautiful flow of everything. And happiness, we even talked about with the solar plexus, right? Your innocence, your playfulness, love is coming through right now, your connections, what's the word? Like beautiful connections where people are aligned with you, right? They're not against you. They're flowing with you. They're kind of like your tribe, okay? Beautiful people around you. And then we have freaking success, even the wonders. I mean, that's crazy. I don't think I've ever had so many beautiful cards in a row, okay? That are all matching what we already talked about. And then on the bottom, oh my God, the abundance just popped off and we have wonders. I'm just going to show you really quick. When I pulled put the cards down, this just popped out abundance. We talked about abundance here with the 10 of Pentacles. Let's take your wonders too, because there's really beautiful things coming. It might come also surprisingly in some way. Some things might be quite surprising, because I also heard some people might surprise you in the next 5 months as well, and how they react to you when you find your center, okay? Because you're changing in energy, so naturally energies around you are going to be changing too, but in a beautiful way, in a beautiful, surprising way. Okay, these 2 cards popped out for you as a last message here. Okay, these 2 feather cards. Let's look at this, the ostrich first. The choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. We talked heart chakra briefly when I saw the malachite. Wow, it's really nice. You're going to have such beautiful alignment, okay, with so many things. It's not just one thing. Like, it's going to be all around beautiful in your finances, in your love, in your relationships. And the white turkey, the power to heal the earth is within you. This is your earth that you're healing, right? We talked about groundedness with the blood. We're cleansing our stability, our roots, okay? Mother knows best, we talked about, and earth knows best, and your body knows best, right? You're definitely going to connect here. You're going to connect to your roots and to your health, to your ultimate health, financial health, emotional health, like the whole thing, the trinity of things, okay? But even more than that, because you're also connecting to the stars. So there's another element in there as well. Oh, all the elements here for you. Beautiful messages, group number 1. I hope that helped. You can put it wherever it resonates, but I think we talked about everything, and it's all going in the right direction, and you're just putting in the work as well. You're figuring something out about your solar plexus chakra, and therefore cleansing yourself. It's almost like this light traveling outside right here and reaching everything. Your whole aura is going to be heightened, cleansed, and getting rid of the unnecessary stuff. So I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 2, and welcome to your reading. Okay, we're looking into the next 5 months, if you're watching this right now, but it's like the last, whatever, of 2025. The energies, okay, so right now it's end of July, so it's going to be August, September, October, November, and December. But whenever you watch this, if there's something standing out, so there's a message in here for you, immediately, like, this was amazing. This popped right onto it. It's just really incredible. But I felt this immediately, this energy of this black moon, and these birds. The birds for me is always like the visitors, okay? Like your spirit guides, your past loved ones, like angels, like the whole cheery team, the whole cheerleader team, okay, that's on the other side, or looking through the veil, watching you on this earth, doing your life, okay? They're cheering you on. There's definitely some sort of connection also. And there's like, you're doing something, you're on the right track. The 41 also makes a 5, okay? There's this change in the way of moving through your fear, moving through darknesses, okay? Getting to the light at the end of the tunnel, getting over anxiety. Like my fluoride is always this thing that makes me feel calm immediately, especially if I'm in a big crowd of people or whatever it is, right? The circumstances could be different, but there's a calming effect here. And also the colors are beautiful. We have this purple in here too, and green as well. So there's something here about alignment and also cleansing your aura, your energy field, okay, is coming through too, with the lines in here. All the things we've been through, you're finally figuring something out, and you're being cheered on by your spirit team. And it was so incredible. This card just popped out when I was pre-shuffling for you guys. Number 41 again. And we have 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Again, same colors, purple. 7th chakra also. Connecting to the universe, right? Opening that crown chakra here. And look at this beautiful crystal crown. This is really, really beautiful. There's also some knowledge and wisdom. So you're going to receive downloads, okay? It's going to be very connected overall. And then we talk about the next 5 months. So this makes a 5 and that as well. Or it's 41. So this could also be numbers that are very important to you. Pay attention to the 5s, pay attention to the 4s and 1s together especially. I know there's no time that says 41, but maybe you catch yourself with a lot of 1s and 4s, 1441 if you like the 24-hour watch, okay? So there's something about that here for sure. Also more stability, right? moving through fear. So we're definitely feeling more grounded, more connected. Also, I heard for someone to figure out their purpose. This feels a little bit like the Fool card, that like it's standing at the edge here on the cliff. Okay, you also get in some sort of above bird's eye perspective. You're reaching something, the top of the mountain. There's like joy, happiness, but alignment coming for you. I'm loving this energy, group number 2. Really, really nice. So now we already have one energy card here for you. I want to get one Lenormand card for group number 2, please, for the next 5 months or the last little bit of this year. Okay, too many cards. I'm already seeing the key here, and the dog of loyalty, and the anchor. So yeah, it's kind of everything we already talked about. Oh my god, your cards are popping like crazy. They just... Okay, let's get this one. All good, my cat just fell off the cat tree. We have the child here, number 13. Positive, a child, youth, spontaneity, integrity, good company. It came upside down. It was upside down in my deck, which is really strange. So if you're looking at this, right, this is what we're moving through, and we're moving towards this new beginning. Talked about the Fool card, and here we have the child, also picked up by the 13 now. We talked about 14s here too. So there could be nice sequences for you. I feel like 13, like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's something about moving towards the new beginning, moving towards also feeling aligned, right? Alignment here, look at the child, and then there's an older person. I feel this is both you right now, actually. That's really interesting. I also heard soulmates coming through here suddenly for some reason. We have spontaneity, integrity, good company, a child. I already saw the dog too, with loyalty and loyal friends. Okay, so there might be helping hands, not just from your spirit team, but there might also be sending you people that actually aligned with you and that could help you. People that are very empathic, that are very nurturing, right? A mother and a child is coming through as well. It's this connection, right? It's connection to nature, but also therefore to the universe. Because the spark, the spark is coming from somewhere else. There's a seed planted when we become pregnant, but there is this spark also to give it a soul, right? The soul is the spark. So there's something about this here, sparking something. Maybe there's a pregnancy coming as well for someone, but however this could resonate here, that you're building a connection with your inner child or your real child if you're pregnant, okay? There's this connection coming through. You're recognizing yourself also within yourself, like in your past, you see how far you've come. Like there's something about inner child work here coming through as well for group number 2. So we can see here that there is a transformation indicated, right, in a new beginning. Quite obviously with the child, it can stand for a new beginning. Yeah, matches everything we kind of talked about here. Let's get a few tarot cards for you guys for the next 5 months, or I almost want to say like it doesn't really matter. This is just a message kind of for you that you need to know right now. Like don't put labels on something I want to say here, because I talk about every time I want to say for the next 5 months or for the last little bit of this year, 2025, they're like, scratch the label. It doesn't matter. Timing doesn't matter, right? There's something about this here. Time is an illusion. Time doesn't even exist. Like who cares? This is what's coming. And this is what's coming naturally for you. Your alignment, you're taken care of, right? By the universe. If you also lost like the connection, let's say, to God or spirit guides, past loved ones, whatever you believe in, right? There is a reunion also happening here for group number 2. You're also receiving the right downloads. I already said with the book here, I feel this wisdom. Okay, there's wisdom coming here for you as a download. You're realizing something, maybe the purpose of life or your purpose of your own life, I feel. With the 9 of Wands, I'm strong for as long as I need to be strong. This can be the wounded warrior here. Really interesting, 9 of Wands. Not sure what I'm feeling right now. Yeah, the end of a cycle. Again, the end of a cycle I'm hearing. The end of a tough cycle, boxing your way through. Doing maybe... I feel a little bit of confliction here with the 9 of Wands of what we're coming out of. Could have been potentially the conflict of having earthly, worldly things. Yeah, the worldly things with the universal things, with the spirit. So there could have been a conflict, the inner conflict, right? Of that. That's what I'm feeling is also coming to an end here. But I do also feel like you're going to be rewarded for all the things that you've been doing here on this planet, and you're fulfilling your role, right? But there may have been times of confliction, like times of confusion, when you're like, why am I doing all of this if I'm a spiritual being, right? But it is something we're getting here, something you were learning. They're coming here to assist you, to ease some sort of pain. The emotions we're feeling on this planet, right? It's this like, why do I have to feel these feelings? Like, I don't like it. So, but there's something coming. I'm saying they because it feels like spirit guides or a mother figure, okay? But this could also be like an angel that is coming and visiting you, easing some pain, nurturing you, reminding you of something here that is important. So you're going to receive your answers, I feel. You're going to receive the answers, script number 2. There's a lot of strength coming through. The 9 of Wands, okay, this is definitely, you don't give up, okay? Even if it's difficult and you're questioning a lot of things, like you still don't give up though. But I feel like there's also a time for you where you need to become, like you need rest, I feel like as well, right? Self-love potentially, or just this like, can someone just help me? Someone, right? Like someone give me this nurturing energy, please. Like I feel this year that this is what's coming. The alignment. You're going to be nurtured by something higher. And we have the 4 of Wands, how beautiful. And strength on the bottom now. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. And I just said, you're going to feel nurtured. You're going to be nurtured. So this could also be in your home then, right? Like you might get an energy upgrade, this new beginning in a home, this new beginning in a relationship. So this could have been difficult too, because I briefly also scratched on the soulmate situation. So there's harmony here, there's stability in your comfort zone. Move through fear. So whatever was giving us anxiety and the anxiousness, the worries, okay, the sleeplessness, the rest we couldn't take so far. So there's harmony is being restored. There's celebration coming here. This could also stand for graduation, celebration, achievements, okay. 1111, I mean, twin flame gate, a gateway. New beginnings, talked about here already with the child and the 13, which is like the death energy, transformation energy. I love the purple and yellow mix in here, I have to say. You know, solar plexus. Maybe you resonate a tiny bit of script number 1 here too, okay? It's all about the solar plexus and the energy field and empowerment. And strength, we just saw on the bottom. Okay, what do we have? We have the Emperor. Wow, even more yellow. And fire. It's all fire that is coming back to you. There's motivation, there's energy coming back. That because you're also receiving the help or the nurture that you've been asking for, that you need to overcome something, that also things become a little bit easier. And if you're looking at talk about soulmates, they really talked about your Emperor, your divine masculine, or, you know, if you resonate with this, but it could also be a woman as well. If you're a man, okay, you're divine masculine, maybe you're a bit more feminine, whatever, it doesn't matter. I make empowered choices. This is also showing me that your divine counterpart here is coming. Actually, I have to say, something about the divine counterpart. We have twin flame here. Twin flame card as well. Marriage card, home card, okay, wedding card. Moving through a gateway. But then if we want to look at it more literal, there's definitely also leadership, right, over your life coming. Where I said you're going to receive something. Your crown chakra is opening. You're going to receive some sort of crowning. He has a crown as well. Look at this. And the wisdom that I feel that's coming with the book that the Archangel Uriel is carrying. You know what? I have to look up. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. And the Queen of Wands. This is a perfect couple here too, again. Queen of Wands, super powerful, empowered, and we have the Emperor. Like, this could be a super divine couple, okay? And I said this at 12-12. That might, didn't I talk about 12, 13, 14, 15? Interesting. So 12-12 could be super important to you. Anything with 41, 13, like the sequence of 12, 13, 14, 15 for some reason. I don't know what that could mean for you, but it's just giving me, maybe it's a code. Maybe you should meditate on it. But wow. Queen of Wands on the bottom with the Emperor popping out here is amazing. I actually quickly want to Google the Archangel Uriel for you. Yeah, connection to God's truth and wisdom. I was really drawn to the wisdom because of the book. provides guidance and faith. Okay, so yeah, there is direction coming. That's really what I felt. Your answers are coming. If this is about a person, right, you need to find your soulmate, or you need to find your power within, your leadership power, gain power over your anxiety. All these things are changing, that things are also going to be more easy and not so difficult. You've been pushing so hard and now your reward is coming. Okay, it's really, really cool. And strength just popped off on the bottom of the deck again here. Might be really important. This is also Leo. I can deal with whatever comes my way. Yeah, here come a diamond. You're definitely being not the diamond in the rough anymore. Like, you're coming out to shine, right? So things are changing with the infinity symbol always here in the diamond underneath. It's your time to shine. Like, there's also this great awakening here. You're being awakened towards something, your truth or your purpose in life. Everything we already talked about, huge transformation here, or your soulmate, twin flame, right? Maybe also to the truth of the soulmate or the twin flame. So you're being awakened to some sort of truth that you need to know, that will release you from the confines of your own mind here. I release myself from self-inflicted binds. Yeah, there's release coming big time, because your crown chakra is going to be open, right? You're going to receive what you need to know. There's a nurturing mother energy coming through for you, group number 2. To give you what you need, to give you the answers, to give you the strength. Hence, you're going to receive that energy that you need to move into calmer waters, to move into stability, financial stability, or your own stability, and have a brand new beginning. Here we have it again. So here it says, I know that peaceful times will come. I trust I'm always safe and protected. And there's also financial stability coming, or safety, security, having something to fall back onto. And the world card, I celebrate life and welcome new energy. We already picked that up in here as well with the 4 of Wands, but this is major arcana. So a huge big cycle is changing. You're ending also something, right? That is just not, that held you captive in a way, group number 2. Even also, I have to say, this twin flame stuff is sometimes being looked at in whatever way you want to look at it, right? Some people believe it, some people not. But if you truly believe it, whatever you need in order to release yourself from something that's just not easy or flowy, right, will be removed here. Like, the chains will be removed of something, because you need more peace. Like, your time of just also like maybe swimming upstream, right, or swimming against the current or something, like stuff that's more hurtful than actually regaining energy from, whatever is also draining your energy. It's definitely time to be released, and that's why the help is coming in finally, or your prayers are going to be answered, right? If this was the connection to God, that's, like I said, we maybe felt lost in a connection here towards higher powers. Oh, the black moon, actually, in this card, I meant to say, I looked up earlier, if you were watching this at the right time, I think there is a black moon, or whatever they label black moon, on August 23, okay? That's what Google says. Don't take my word for it. That's just what Google says. But this could have a big impact maybe around that time, that things are moving, okay? Things are happening. You feel more connected. Maybe you feel the urge to meditate or to eat something specific, be in a specific place, because there's a connection happening, an alignment of your chakras. Kundalini awakening or something like this here. Maybe you suddenly feel like, I need to do this yoga class, or, like the energy could be shifting right then and there at the end of August for you. What else do we have, please, for group number 2? Power. Power surge, I heard. A power surge. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely some sort of change coming. Change. As soon as I said change, they said chains again. This is going to be very electrified, okay? This is powerful. Whatever's coming in, they need to break these freaking chains. Whatever we've still holding on to that's not good for us is going to be removed, okay? So there's movement happening, but also like power, like this power surge. Like you're being charged up, or something is being charged up. There's a right time and a right timing, a fated thing here for you. They're coming in to assist you, because if we're also pushing against change, right? The change has to happen here. You need to know something. There's a truth coming that you need to know in order for you to have more power, more leadership over yourself. To feel also like you're in charge with the Emperor over your life, okay? To understand certain things on this planet and what your purpose is and why you are here. and why you maybe have gone through these struggles or these painful situations or draining situations, health situations, however this could resonate. Look what's on the bottom. Inner peace, yeah. You're being restored. Also maybe how we see partnerships, I just heard, and then also how we see finances, because this also stands for finances for me with the fish always, but I also heard love. So we're being like yin and yang is coming through, masculine and feminine yet again, right? We talked about it already. So there's a beautiful balance coming, and we will be understanding our role. Okay, to have that balance. What do I need to do in order to attract my divine masculine or divine feminine? There's a balance that has to naturally happen. Okay. But you will know what that is because they're going to give you this insight. They, your higher protectors, your archangels, your spirit guides, whatever. Thriving, you're gaining knowledge. I really feel that here with the thriving card. Simplicity, you might see sign symbols, synchronicities. Please follow them, okay? Especially towards the end of August here when I talk about this black moon. But maybe you want to check that out for yourself again to make sure that's the truth, okay? Set that at 1919. This could also be important. Again, we're having these weird numbers or sequences. Okay, let's get a last card here, please, for group number 2. You're understanding something. Again, the bird's eye perspective was coming through with this long neck. You're seeing above something. You're seeing more truth of something. Maybe you're understanding the matrix. I don't know. Are we still talking about matrix stuff? Like seeing behind the veil, potentially. We have the duck here. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. We just talked about simplicity here with the feather. So this might also be important for you to just take it. Look, there's freedom coming. Being released. I just said we're being released, and release is right here from these chains, right? You're being released from some sort of chains to make something clear, to make your path clear, have some divine order happening in your relationships. Let's get another one here. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you, yeah. So the support most likely might come from the spirit world, okay? This could also be something like if you are a tarot reader or like intuitive, right? Maybe there was some sort of blockage here, and with the Eight of Swords and the release and everything, this is going to be removed. Like whatever chains you had, in order to feel more free, more like I have a purpose, I'm supposed to be here, I feel like this is what's meant to be. You know, sometimes we lose that feeling of like, I don't feel anything is meant to be for me, or I don't know what to do, right? Confusion, then holding on to the things we know. Like you're supposed to level up, group number 2, 100%. Let's get one more, please, for group number 2 here. Beautiful group number 2. Okay, this one here. Ostrich, the choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. Yeah, it's gonna be, you're gonna be following the signs, okay, and symbols. It will feel good for you. It's like a new season for you that is coming. Regardless that there is a seasonal change, of course, regardless where you live, okay? Going from summer to winter, or from winter to summer, or fall, or whatever. So there is a seasonal changes here happening in a spiritual sense, right? And for you to finally able to release those old leaves, those old belief systems, those old feelings, okay, what no longer needs to be with you, that's blocking you from achieving your, for you, the most important thing is really this energy of empowerment as well. Like removing through fear. We talked about this right from the beginning, and anxiety of something. There's room being made. There's answers are coming. Okay, things are going to be easier, more clear. It's definitely more clear. So that's why I felt this. I think came out in group number 1 too. That maybe you felt drawn a little bit to group number 1. Okay, but if not, whatever, if you got what you needed from here. Look on the bottom even, it says new rhythms are coming into your life now. You're encouraged to trust and adapt. Yeah, definitely nice confirmations of beautiful things. It's moving in the right direction for you. Just please go with it, right? Spirit is saying just go with it. So thank you so much. I'm sending you the biggest hugs, group number 2, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 3, and welcome to your reading for the last months of 2025, okay, or the next 5 months, however you want to look at this. I don't want to restrict it too much because it could be a timeless reading as well, whatever resonates here. This is interesting and really cool. We have throat release here with number 9. All I can just really focus on is this like crazy light coming through here. Like there's some sort of enlightenment or like breakthrough, right? We're breaking through something here. Something is opened, throat release, quite obviously. But I also feel this like almost like radio waves or something coming through. Maybe you're doing sound healing, okay, or like singing or something like that. Or communication, throat chakra could be standing for so many things, being able to now say what you really want to say, your authority, speaking with authority, healing also if there was something in the neck area, okay, so there could be a blockage that's being removed. But I also feel this like frequency. So maybe sound healing is actually not bad. We could be humming or so, right, as well. But you're also breaking through some sort of barrier here. Something that was restricting you. I see here this is moving through this like ring that's around this person. I also heard you're not gonna be playing it small anymore. And also you're not letting yourself be restricted by other people or other things. You're definitely becoming more free, right? There is a second card that came out for you, just for you guys, and it's number 44 with Trust the Call. Look at this, and it looks very similar. I feel like you're going to speak your truth also, right? And trust the calling, because there is something calling you, right? You're finally going towards something that you really want, or something that is just, it brings freedom, for some way freedom. Is this freedom of speech or finally doing whatever you want, what you want to say, maybe a last conversation, singing, really? I feel like a performer coming through here, for sure. You're finding your voice, right? Trust the call, heed the call. Number 44, there's also angels coming in. There might be symbol synchronicities. Maybe you're connecting also with birds. I feel this stillness also, right? But there's something here in the distance that's really drawing you in. So you're also really listening to the right frequency. You might be picking up the right frequency. With the citrine, this could also be, this could be abundance, cleansing and clearing. I actually feel this more like a cleansing and clearing coming in. So it's quite see-through. Yeah, you're definitely going to be pointed in the right direction. You will know your purpose, okay, or what to do and what to say. This also could be finances, obviously, with the citrine, money. You can see it, okay? You can see your abundance. You can see something flourishing in the future. Maybe you're receiving actually a vision. Here, with this card, you're receiving a vision for the future. And therefore, we're going to have this breakthrough. And for you, it's very emphasized on the throat chakra. So maybe you have to stand up for yourself and say something specific, or heal yourself with your own words, I heard, through affirmations potentially, or... Interesting. Let's leave these two here. Let's get a few more. I want to get one Lenormand at least and an energy card here to see what else we have for group number 3. Group number 3. Okay, 2 cards popped out. Moon is on the bottom. You have the snake. Yeah. It says lies, deceit, misguidance, illusions, chaos, temptation, seduction, and cunning. Number 7, but the snake can also stand for healing, right? We might be healing all of these things here. You might be speaking some sort of truth or address a specific person here even, or a specific subject, okay? It was maybe difficult to break through to with the wavelength. Maybe you're just figuring out your wavelength as well. And therefore, you're going to have an easier time standing up for yourself and knowing what's best for you. Let's see what this one says. Stork. Wow. And then a 17. It's also the star card in the tarot that just pointed me towards this. And with the 7 here, I feel 7 of swords, but also the chariot, like moving in the right direction here. But also this is Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, healing, yeah. More empowerment. Like I heard the snake energy is challenging you. This could be awakening also. Talked about Kundalini and awakening in all groups now. Like there's a connection here through all the groups, I have to say. We're definitely all moving in the direction of awakening and really authority, authenticity, okay? Not feeling like held back anymore by the snake could be standing for so many things. But I see it as a challenge. The snake is just here to challenge you. Just like the devil, right? The temptations, the fears, it's all just a challenge to figure something out within you. It's trying to hold you back from your future. It's like a game. It's like I see the snake game right now. You know, when you get up there and you hit the snake or the ladder game. Yeah, the ladder, and you fall. You have to go back on the ladder. This is just there to intimidate you. Okay, that game. It's kind of like that game in your life potentially, or it was so far. But you're not gonna let something hold you back anymore, because you're also releasing something, you're understanding something, you're finding your groove, you're finding your rhythm here. And then we have change, movement, beginnings, flexibility, changeability, moving house. Okay. So you're going to take flight, I heard, and you're going to move in the direction that's best for you. And we already talked about this. So your purpose, you're not going to be held back anymore. Okay, definitely ready for this in the next 5 months. There's a beautiful change. So you're overcoming this fear also. They could have been a person. I really feel somebody here is going to have a conversation with a person who's been very deceitful or, you know, uncomfortable. And maybe we just were shutting up the whole time, right? Because to keep the peace or whatever. Or we didn't feel like we're strong enough to address the situation, but you are, because you also get in this vision. I really feel somebody's going to have a dream or a vision of what is ahead for you. You're going to get a heads up. Yeah. Look at what we have for you. You just have to overcome this, okay? Step on the snake, take the head of the snake. But this is so cool with the snake, because the snake is the challenge, but the solution at the same time, right? It's like there's a poisonous snake, but its venom is the antidote. So I really feel the gift within this challenge that we're overcoming in the next 5 months specifically. Something about the sevens here. I also just heard a mother. Maybe it's a mother wound or so. Okay, maybe we're overcoming some issues with our emotions. Yeah, how we stand up for ourselves, the things we say, the things we believe, right? It could stem from some sort of mother wound, I heard, that we're moving away from. But then we're also becoming that. Like we're understanding something. It's almost like we don't want to hurt where we come from, but it is hurting us. Like I really feel somebody is going to gain some strength and backbone here also to say something. Maybe you find the right words finally, right? Because we don't want to say something impulsively, but I can see it wasn't impulsive because you've been holding yourself back forever, or you've been trying to find the right words on how to say something, how to express how you feel, okay? Or that you have to move away. Maybe somebody was afraid to like leave someone behind potentially. I actually just saw the stork with the snake in its mouth now, using it as food. It's like, I have enough of you. You're my food now, okay? Like the stork is going to win. Like something's going to pull you in so much that this has no power over you anymore. This could have been a non-movement situation also, right? The fear of movement, the fear of change. This is what's changing here as well, I feel. So let's get one energy card, please. Moving away from toxic situations also, I heard, quite obviously. And healing, yeah, the healing of the throat chakra. Standing up, voicing yourself, yeah. Deceit, again, look at this, number 25. And I was staring at the snake. So it could really be a person for some of you, or it's a situation that person was involved in. What is this? Is this coins or something? Yeah, that's coins falling out. Could have been an energy vampire. Somebody in the background, somebody who blends in, right? It's not even really visible. This person might just be in the shadows, or there is this like, that's really interesting. It makes a 7 too. Someone here, this could be really a person for some of you guys, group number 3. And if this is the case, I'm really, really happy for you that there is release and freedom coming from some sort of person or an energy that was very, it was hard to decipher if they mean well or if they are the devil, kind of, right? If they're the snake. But the truth will come out here. And it doesn't even matter. Spirit just said it doesn't even matter what they are. We do not even have to label it, because you're going to get some sort of vision that is going to empower you and give you enough strength to become the stork, to say something, to do something, to heal something, and to just leave this in the past, okay? It's not going to be hard, I heard. Whatever this deceit is. Whatever's also draining your finances or draining your happiness, whatever that is, that's a seed here. That's interesting. Let's get another one, please, for group number 3. This is interesting because I heard while I was shuffling, you're not going to be alone in this. And here we have number 36 with second chakra and Archangel Ariel. So there is definitely help coming here. Okay, and we have your throat chakra, your fifth chakra, I think. And then we have the second chakra here, sacral chakra. Okay, so this could really be a mother wound, I have to say, or something we've experienced in childhood, our upbringing, right? With the second chakra here. But I want to Google Archangel Ariel as well if there's an extra message coming in. But she's holding the world here or something, or it could be a moon, the sun. Okay, so it's bringing more life, more power, stability, and safety, because somebody here was maybe also treated you like a puppet. I just saw this guy having power over you. And this might not be literally a person for some of you, but and for some it is, though. Okay, for some of you it is. This also makes a 9. So again, the 9 here, okay, is being picked up. So there's something about sacral chakra and throat chakra here. And that makes sense also. This could also be like a physical thing, right? Like pregnancies, knowing what you want in life, yeah, knowing what you want. Because this is also for feminine, for females, right? This reproductive system. Oh, we have the world underneath here. Woman holding a coin, I saw this one before. And walking away is underneath. Look, this could really be an influence. Maybe you're in the wrong workplace, right? And you're just there because of some sort of bind, right? Let's say, oh, I make so much money there, I can't go, but you know, it's holding me kind of captive, it makes me ill, I don't want it. Like, this could be a workplace, as I said, or ties to finances, family finances, right? Maybe if you leave, you're going to be cut off, or whatever the threat is that this is giving you, this uneasiness, okay, is going to be changing here. You're going to be doing your thing. You're going to be understanding something also. There's like, I feel this like God energy coming in to rescue you, or in the sense of, I will give you what you need to see in order to finally, or to be able to make this decision. So there's this answer coming from far away here, through a dream, a vision, a download, okay, a visit from some sort of angel, which could appear as a person. So somebody will bring you some sort of message, I feel, in order for you to see something that's going to happen for you in the future. And this will give you the energy and the last thing you needed to be like, you know what, I'm going to be okay, I'm going to be safe. Because this is a false sensation of safety here, I'm feeling, with this. And the second chakra. Really interesting. There's a healing for your sacral chakra. Also, right, if you haven't been able to get pregnant or something like this, because there was this blockage or this belief that was pushed onto you, or somebody held you captive in some way. This is really interesting energy, group number 3. Again, about finances, yes, talking about root chakra, finances, but I really feel if we don't feel safe, we also don't feel good enough, and we don't have enough self-worth to also be able to make a lot of money, or feel worthy of money, feel worthy of protection, feel worthy of the right person even, right? If this is also a relationship, a romantic relationship. There's lots and lots of healing going on. Finally also making this decision. Again, the angels, master number 44, okay? Also, if you're into Jesus or whatever, it's coming through here strongly as well. So there is help coming, right? And healing from the higher realms. Archangel, what is this? Ariel. Let's see, what else do we have? Angel of nature. She oversees the protection and the healing of animals and plants, as well as the care of the earth's elements. So yeah, again, I feel this mother figure or something, or even, you know what I just heard is if somebody has lost a child, or you had, okay, this is a tough topic, okay, take it if it resonates, if not, please. For someone here, I'm really feeling there's past loved ones coming through, especially also children. And if there were miscarriages or something, okay, and I don't even want to get into this too much, to be honest, but there's so much love coming through here for you, group number 3. It's almost like they're going to be visiting you also in your dreams to give you the okay, that this is okay to move on, it's okay to let go, okay? Oof, just getting chills. We live more in an illusion on this plane, right? We're on this planet, in this dimension, than anyone else in the spirit realm that's observing us. And yes, there's dark forces and all this stuff, but I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about the light beings, okay? and the higher energies, the God energies, the angel realm. So you're definitely going to get what you need to be able to break free from also this, could be self-inflicted pain because of guilt, shame, or something like this, right? Of what happened, of not being able to let go of something. You want to move on, but you're going to get your go. It's go time, okay? You're going to get the green light here, I feel. Yeah, that makes sense too. This could be a connection to the sun also, or to the moon, because we also have the moon here on the bottom. I didn't even get to this yet. Birds is underneath. It's interesting. I heard gossip here as well in there. Also be careful with the words that you're picking up, that you're soaking in for other people, okay? They might stay with you. The words have impact, I heard. When other people make you angry, just, I know it's so effing difficult. I am, right, using bad words, but it's so difficult to not get caught up in thinking or feeling bad words, because the energy is going to go through your whole system. And this might also be something that we're being cleansed of, because when I heard gossip here for a second earlier on, and here we have the birds underneath. Another number 7 as well here, look at that. Okay, it's also communication again, gossip, misalignment through energy here and words. And then we have also the moon I just talked about. This could be important for you. This is whatever draws you in, your attraction towards something, your subconscious as well. So there's something changing. And if the subconscious now, I felt again the sacral chakra and the mother wounds, okay? You need to take care of your inner child as well. So that means you need to take care of yourself, your insights also. What's lingering, it's almost like envisioning like a bad word hanging in your throat. It's stuck there, right? So we need to release it, need to cleanse it. Oh, we had 2 cards already popping out, sorry. Queen of Wands, 7 of Wands, and a Hangman here. I can see the situation out of the way. There's enlightenment coming for you, big time. With Selenite, angels again coming through. There's saging, there's cleansing. We just talked about this cleansing. And here's the Magician. Cool, I like it. The citrine again. I manifest perfectly what I desire. And this is actually and the 3 of Wands, perfect. This is actually this working hand in hand, because they're giving you this vision, so you're going to get your enlightenment, right? We talked about it. And then this is the last ingredient that you needed to be able to have this power to move forward with the citrine here, right? It gives you power. We have more wands and energy and fire energy here. We have the 7 of Wands with boundaries, and we have I actively hold true to my values. Yes, so this is going to be enhanced, right? And I'm naturally creative with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, absolute backbone person, power person, okay? Self-employed boss baby, like boss person here. And we have some sort of line, a string that's going through all piles. If you felt attracted to all piles today, I wouldn't be surprised. But there's definitely, for you specifically, you're going to receive some sort of vision, I feel, in order to know what to let go of, what is really truly going on in this connection, okay? To be able to move forward, take flight, do this thing, move away from the strings, release the strings, heal your sacral chakra as well as your throat chakra. Boundaries, right? Healthy boundaries, values, morals, like you're gonna stand for your own self, like what's important for you, and also the things you need to do. Don't deny yourself your destiny. Don't deny yourself your person. Don't deny yourself like what's meant for you, what's good for you, what's healthy for you. So that's where we gain power, right? With the Queen of Wands and trusting the call. She's going to be picking up the phone for sure. But she also knows what's good for her. You're also not going to accept something that is under your worth, okay? Even if we have a few different offers here, you will now gain the power to see through other people's deception, because you're now the magician. They think they can play with you, but you are actually gaining the power over them and yourself and your illusions within you. So there's a lot of different energy enhancements coming in here for group number 3, which I really, really like. Lots of healing. It's almost like I said, the snake, the poisonous snake is also the antidote. So you're using also something, right? They're not seeing this coming. So if this is also a specific person, they think they can manipulate you, but actually I'm not saying you're going to be manipulating them, but you don't have to tell them what you're doing. They're going to be surprised. Let's just say if this is a specific person, they're going to be surprised by your actions. but they're all for yourself. They're in your own favor, okay? So they're going to be startled, like, oh no, I'm losing my power over them, right? This is the energy I'm feeling here. It's almost like you're coming out of left field last minute and they don't see it coming, right? That you have so much strength and so much power that you're realizing within yourself. Wow, this is really powerful, actually. Then the Three of Wands, you're definitely moving away, you're traveling, you're planning anew. So this could be travel also for some of you in the next 5 months, maybe changing locations, changing workplaces, okay? But also manifestations finally are coming in because we're also making room here, right? We're getting rid of some blockages. I have the energy, I need to realize my goals. Yeah, and picking up the phone, heeding the call, knowing what you want, standing up for yourself, not accepting less than what you deserve. All these things. Justice is under here too. What did I pick up now? The Emperor. I speak my truth and fairness to myself. I make empowered choices. This is you becoming you. And we also have the Ace of Wands underneath. I am inspired to follow my passion. So this is really all confirmation that you're going to be able to trust this vision that you're going to get. Okay, let's get a few more oracle cards. Yeah, very similar energies in all groups. I don't know, it is what it is. Okay, I'm also just following this. And look, another flying, what is this, heron maybe? Or so? I can't remember now again, sorry. But it looks pretty much like a stork family, okay? We have patience. This is you also, though, being patient with yourself after you realizing this vision that you're going to be receiving, or this dream, you know, is going to give you this calmness also. This like, well, I don't have to rush. I know now for a fact what is good for me and what is not good for me and where I want to go. If I need to leave this job, or where I can make more money, or where it's more healthy for me to live. So this brings in this like relaxation energy, okay, of like, well, I'm planning for it with the Three of Wands and knowing exactly what I want. Nobody can get me off this path, but it doesn't have to be like, oh my God, now or never, right? Like not an anxiousness. It's going to be quite nice energy. Like there's time, okay, group number 3, there's no rush, there's time, yeah. The inner peace, financially for the fish, okay, totally stand for finances for me, but also in a relationship. This is the yin and yang, again, similar message to group number 2, I think, with the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. Could be beautiful feminine, masculine energy mix here, also within yourself and within your own wounds. So if this is not a mother wound, it could be father wound, right? Like however you want to look at this. But we're moving away from that, though. We're moving away and finding our happiness, like our happy place, comfort place, your inner peace, knowing what you need to do. But there is no, time is an illusion, like there is no restriction on this. It's a beautiful discovery, actually. I want to say beautiful, calm knowledge that gives you the wisdom that makes you more, you know, we don't have to react to certain things anymore. Also, when I talked about gossip, we don't have to react to people that are mean. You know, you're the wise one in the room. You're just going to be calm, cool, and collected. So that's also something that's changing potentially, right? So therefore, you will find the right words, right? We talked about this in the beginning. You will find the right words of what to say. They're going to come across very wise, very thought through. Really nice. Let's get one more. Action. You will know when to take action, though. Release, right? Releasing a lot here. Transformation is right underneath it. Makes lots of sense. And stillness. So yeah, I feel again, and it's a swan. So this could be about another person. Maybe you're also receiving a vision of your soulmate, right? And therefore you will just know. It's just almost like this confirmation you're getting from the universe. It's a gift, okay? A blessing. For whatever situation this is for you, but you will get something in a dream, in a vision that will give you this comfort and a confidence to know what to do and when to take action also. Or that you are also able to take action, right? That you get this empowerment here with the Queen of Wands to know, I can do this, I can do whatever I want also, I feel. Like nobody, the biggest thing also I'm getting here is that somebody is, the strings that are attached to you from someone else or some other situation is going to be released. Those strings are going to be cut off. You're not the puppet anymore, right? On this thing. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit. So let's look at these two cards, and we have the turkey here. Honor your own time of harvest, offer your gifts and blessings as service to the greater good. Again, I feel the timing in here, that there's no rush, okay? Honor yourself, be calm, cool, collected. And then we have this raven. The universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. I mean, hello? Trust the call. The raven. Okay. So maybe you will see a lot of ravens as well, okay? Or maybe there's some specific animal or something you're resonating with. Doesn't have to be an animal, but we have this here, right? With the stork, this bird. Here's a turkey, here's a raven. We have fish here too. So it could be something about animals here too for group number 3 that you're resonating with. That when they appear like a lot of, right? They're here also to assist you. I see the crows and the ravens always as the watchers. It's almost like they're evaluating the situation, okay? And then it's time for a change. Like they're the change bringers also with this black, okay? Feels like the void, like there's like a rearranging of things for us to see a new beginning, a new light, okay, is coming to you. Really beautiful. The universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities, yeah. They're really pointing you. I feel like you're being pointed in the right direction here. And what call also to trust, right? Because of your confidence and empowerment you're gaining. So thank you so much, group number 3, and sending you the biggest hugs and love, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.